Okay, Paula, this video is for you and Casey and Katie. First, I'm going to show you a picture of the finished truck. And you see how it looks like it's boards right through there. I'm going to show you how to do the shading. We'll see if my phone holder works for this. Okay, I've got my paint in the palette. And I dip my brush into the water. And then I have an angled brush. You see the little angle on it? You don't have to use an angle brush, but I'll show you exactly what these brushes are for. Okay, hope you don't get dizzy. I'm dipping the pointed edge of the brush in the paint, and then on the palette, or if you have a wax paper plate or a piece of wax paper, you just run it down like I just did, like that, and that is going to create your shading. And actually, I think I'd do better holding it. So what I'm going to do now is take my brush and go down the line. It's not perfectly straight, but that's the way it is. And then dip it in, put it on the paper towel, get the edge again, make another little line. There. And then I'm going to come up here and start the other one. I guess it would help if I could. It's hard to hold the phone and video and paint at the same time. I think I could do a straighter line. Definitely could do a straighter line if I wasn't holding the phone. But we'll see how this goes. Julie said she would help me, but she's doing something else right now, and I'm ready to paint. And here's the thing. If you don't like it, dry it and go over it again with the putty color or the beige. And now I'm just going on the sides, and I'm gonna kind of do this on the ends too, to make it look a little bit weathered. So I didn't even have to dip my brush again. Just gonna do that because I've still got just enough on there to shade it. And then I'm gonna go, and you can see my messy paint table. It seems like whenever I create, I am a very messy creator. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm just a messy person. But anyway, okay, now I want to go around the front, or the top and the bottom, with the shaded brush. And see how easy that is? You might want to practice it on a piece of wax paper or something first. But it's not hard, and you can go back and forth a couple of times if you want to, because this is just the edge and it doesn't really matter. And I'm going back around the sides too. Okay, that is shading on the first one. And let's see, get my paper towel out here. And I'll get Julie to help me maybe with doing the flicking of the snow. But, okay, I think you can see I'm going to start right here. And then I'm going to come back with the other side of the brush towards the middle. But the pointed end of the brush is going to have more the paint on it. You see, like that. You see the paint on it, and then Do that. And then start here. Okay, not perfect, but when you put the truck on there, I don't think anybody's going to notice it anyway, really. So dip in the edge of my paintbrush. And if you don't have an angled paintbrush, just do this with a regular paintbrush. I'll show you that on the last one. And now I'm going to just go, I've got the paint on there like I'm shading it. I'm going right along the edge. Funny how it looks so much like wood when it's just a canvas, isn't it? Amazing what paint can do. People paint rocks, oh my gosh, and they're like masterpieces, and they put them out for people. You've seen them. Mine are nothing like the ones that I've seen people do, especially up in Memphis, I think, Memphis, Tennessee. They're crazy good. I mean, like, really artists, not just beginners or novices like me. All right, almost done with this one. So this part you might think is tricky, but it shouldn't take you long. I'm just going to give it a couple of swishes, and do the same thing up here. Not being precise, just giving it a little. And then I'm even going to go crazy with this one and do a little bit more. Okay. I want to show you how to shade without a special brush. You know what? You see this huge brush I've got here? I like to use this one to paint the canvases with for the background paint, but I'm going to just put the end in it. Okay, you see it's just right there. Give it a little run there. And there he has, that's how you do it. And get a little bit more on here. Start it down here. And I'm not measuring it. I just go. Try to get it straight, but if it's not straight, that's just, unless it's really bad, I'm not going to change it. But that's what they make the angled brushes for. And if you have one, it's good to use. And if you don't have one, you just use this big old brush, or any size brush. You don't have to use a big one. You could use one, you know, one of the ones that you like to paint the car with or something. There you go. And you just put I guess you might see that, but you put the painted edge, towards the outside or the top. Okay, like that. Then you might need to wait because sometimes it takes it off. Yeah, I like it with a couple more lines. And see, I wish I had brought up a piece of wax paper and that's a good thing to practice your shading on, is wax paper, okay? And now I'll do a few more edges. All right, that's the end of our lesson, our first lesson. Thanks for watching, and I love y'all. Bye.